Imagine this. You're sitting in a job interview. The question comes in English. You know the answer in your language. But your brain freezes because you're busy translating word by word. By the time you form the sentence, it's already too late. What if I told you? The real secret to fluency is never translating in your head? Yes. To truly master English, you must learn to think directly in English. And today, we're going to uncover how. Welcome to this episode, where we're not just learning English. We're diving deep into the psychology, the science, and the hidden techniques that can rewire your brain to think like a native speaker. Because here's the truth. Grammar rules and vocabulary lists will only take you so far. Fluency begins the moment your mind stops depending on your mother tongue. But how does someone make that shift? Is it even possible for an ordinary learner? The answer is yes, and the journey is far more fascinating than you think. Let's go back to the story of millions of learners across the world. A child grows up speaking their native language. Every thought, every dream, every joke, shaped by that language. Now one day, English enters their life. At first it's exciting. A few words here, a few phrases there. But soon, the trap begins. They start to depend on translation. How do I say this word in English? First I'll think in Hindi, Spanish, Chinese, Arabic. Then I'll convert it. And guess what? It works for reading and writing. But in speaking, it's a disaster. Because speaking is instant. You don't have the luxury of pausing, translating, and then responding. So what happens? You sound slow. You feel nervous. You lose confidence. For years, learners stay stuck in this cycle. No matter how many grammar books they read, no matter how many vocabulary apps they download, the barrier never breaks. Why? Because the real problem is not outside, it's inside the brain. But here's the turning point. Scientists studying bilingual brains discovered something shocking. When you always translate, your brain uses the slow pathway, the part of the brain that processes logic and problem solving. But when you think directly in English, the brain activates the fast pathway, the same one native speakers use automatically. This means fluency isn't about how many words you know. It's about which brain circuit you're training every single day. And here comes the big realization. To speak English fluently, you don't need more grammar. You need new habits of thinking. This was the breakthrough moment for countless learners who finally cracked the code. So, how do you stop translating and start thinking in English? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Start small. Name your world. When you wake up, don't say pani or agua in your head. Say water. When you pick up your phone, whisper phone. This rewires your brain by attaching English labels directly to objects. No translation needed. Step 2. Inner conversations. Talk to yourself. Yes, it sounds crazy, but it works like magic. Instead of thinking, mujhe bhuk lagi hai, think directly, I'm hungry. When you're walking to school, narrate, I'm walking fast. I see a red car. That man looks tired. It's like building a new voice inside your head, an English voice. Step 3. Shadowing technique. Here's a powerful trick. Listen to English audio, movies, podcasts, YouTube, and repeat immediately after. Don't worry about perfection. The goal is to let your tongue and brain sync with English rhythms. Step 4. Emotion over perfection. Stop worrying about grammar. Think about emotions. If you feel excited, say it in English instantly, even if it's broken. Fluency grows from freedom, not fear. Step 5. One language zone. Create moments where you allow only English. For 30 minutes a day, no other language exists. Your phone, your music, your thoughts, everything in English. And then something unexpected happens. One day, you catch yourself dreaming in English. Another day, you argue in English in your head. Slowly, the brain switches default mode. This is how thousands of learners, from small towns to big cities, have unlocked fluency. The climax of this journey is incredible. Picture a student from a remote village. All his life, he translated word by word. But after months of training his thoughts, he walks into an international conference and speaks confidently without a single pause, no dictionary, no translation, just pure direct English. And the audience? They don't see a second language learner. They see a communicator, a leader, someone who owns the stage. This is not a dream. It's a transformation happening right now in countless lives across the world. So, what do we learn from this? Fluency is not about memorizing grammar. It's not about knowing fancy vocabulary. It's about training your brain to think directly in English. And to do that, you need habits, not rules. Speak to yourself daily. Surround your world with English. Practice emotions, not perfection. Create one-language zones. Remember, your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to be understood. And once your brain stops translating, English becomes not a subject, but a lifestyle. So the next time you feel stuck, don't ask, "How do I translate this sentence?" Ask, "How can I think it directly in English?" Because the moment you do, fluency begins. If this video inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who dreams of speaking English fluently. And remember, fluency is not about being perfect, it's about being free. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep thinking in English.